Spent over the last decade working for some of the biggest names in the industry.
Adi Khan caught up with Laker fans.
Styling are these man buns.
My name's Addy.
James, Russell West.
I produce stories for athletes, politicians. I've done stories in some of the craziest things, like natural disasters, genocides, political situations. I've got to travel because of it. And one thing I neglected to do was tell my very own story. So I've decided to start telling that story. I've been doing this a long time. Obviously, I possess the skill sets, and there was a time that I did want to do this, and I got lazy because work took over, and work's been fun. I can't complain, but it's probably good to make some content for myself. I probably talked myself out of making this video 100 times. What about it? Let's go. I hate flies. When I was a young kid, my mom taught me photography really early. There's pictures of me with cameras in my hands. I'm a 90s baby. Grew up with hip hop. By 95, I was already inspired by Nas, Pac, Wu-Tang, and I wanted to make music myself. Had the family PC hooked up to some turntables. It was enough for me to be able to start learning the basics of audio, and then eventually high school I was making music, and as technology adapted, I was adapting. As I was hitting 17, 18, my parents were pretty cool about my interests, and it kind of was in the back burner for a while. Started leaning into video a bit, eventually broke into journalism, went back to grad school, became amazing, and this is where I am today in a nutshell. The things that happens when you've been a creative, you really forget you can also do it for yourself. And then I think sitting in your head knowing you can do it, so you never want to do it. And then also, that's a cop-out, because you are such a perfectionist, you don't want to fail. When you are always telling people how to do this type of stuff for a living, you're worried. You have the perfectionist streak in you. Before I injured my Achilles, I used to hike like crazy. I'm about to be 43. I'm too old to be thinking if I could still do stuff like that. That's a big reason why I've gotten into using these weighted vests, because I want to push it. My life story is a bunch of turns. I think everybody's is, though. I'm not going to romanticize it for you guys, but I think I've had quite a delightful life, a lot of things. And I think I'm going to use this opportunity to start to dive into them a little bit more. One thing, when you're hiking, first of all, it's always going to quiet the brain chatter. That's why it's so good to do. And the fact that I made it such a challenging workout. But also, it's been kind of fun. Coming on the camera and talking things out loud. Finding my voice. Like anything, I gotta get my reps in and practice. But it's been really liberating. Your body and your mind cannot be separate projects. I think for a minute, the last couple of years, I don't know if you guys could tell, I gained a little bit of weight. I was so focused on work. And because of that, my body was kind of paying the price for that. I actually spend my days over at Yahoo Sports, leading our YouTube strategy across our pages. Our portfolio is growing. I think that's part of the reason too I didn't want to do it for myself at first. So I don't want this to be another highlights reel, or if anything, I want this channel to be a place that people can just let go for 10 minutes.